Hello Kotlin enthusiasts. Today we are unraveling the mystery of nulls in Kotlin and exploring the powerful features of null safety. Nulls can be a source of bugs, but fear not. Kotlin null safety mechanisms are here to guide us in writing more robust and reliable code. Let's delve into the world of null safety. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first take one example and just go to main over here, remove the unnecessary code, create a function over here, nullable types. I'm gonna say var nullable string, it's the name of the variable. Then I'm gonna use string, and then make sure you use question mark and then hello Kotlin. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna print this statement. Suppose nullable string only I'm directly using. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assign the value as null to this nullable string, and then I'm gonna print this statement again. Just copy this and paste it over here. So initially, let's see what will happen. Okay, I am printing the statement with a value, and then I'm assigning null, and then I'm printing. Okay, let's see what's the output. In this example, just copy this and paste it over here only. Call the function in main. So in this example, we declare a nullable string that can hold either a string or a null value. This flexibility allows us to represent the absence of a value explicitly. Okay, hello Kotlin and then null. Suppose I remove this nullable string to a normal string. Now if you see, an error is coming out, right? So this is the actual use case of this question mark. Great, once that is done, let's move to some more examples. This time we are gonna use safe calls. So I'm gonna say fun safe calls. I'm gonna say val text string nullable string null. Then I'm gonna call the safe operation, safe call operation. I'm gonna say val length int text length. Okay, GTH. Okay, so this is basically safe call, this one. Okay, I have assigned null safety over here to this text. Okay, and I'm basically, so if I'm assigning a null safety, make sure if any sort of an operation I'm doing to some other variable, make sure that is also with the null safety, because this could be a null, right? And if I'm saying null dot length, then it will return null only. So you need to make sure that this length is also a type of null. Okay, and this is called the null safety. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna print ln length of the text length. Copy this, paste it over here. Let's see what's the output. Here we use the safe call operation, that is question mark dot, to safely access the length property of the nullable text variable. If text is null, the result is null, otherwise it gives the length of the string. Okay, so the length of the text is null. Great. Now let's take one more example by using Elvis operation. So I'm gonna say fun Elvis operation. I'm gonna say val name string null. Then the Elvis operation I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna say val length is equals to name length. Now this is the Elvis operation. So what is Elvis operation? So I'm saying if the length is null, I'm gonna assign -1 to it, but not null. Previously over here we are assigning null to the length, but over here if the length is null, I'm gonna assign -1 value. Okay, so this is Elvis operation. So I'm gonna say println, I'm gonna say length of the name The Elvis operation allows us to provide a default value of the expression before it evaluates to null. In this example, if name is null, the length is set to -1 as a fallback. Great. The length of the name is -1. Great. Now let's take one more example, that is safe casting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say fun safe casting. I'm gonna say val text. This time I'm gonna use any operator, suppose. So any data type, hello comma world. Then I'm gonna call the safe cast operation. So I'm gonna say val length int text as string, calling the save calls, done length, and now print the length of the, just copy, I'm just copying this thing, the same. Okay, so what I'm doing over here, I'm saying create a text of type any, it could be any type. Now as of now it's string. Okay, now I'm saying because it's any, right, and this is a form of int, right, so I'm saying uh, any as string, take it as string and then get the length of it. Okay, now if suppose I just make it as 3 4 5 6. Okay, so here we go, this is showing some sort of an error. Now just copy this thing, let's see what output we are gonna see. Okay, so just undo this, let's see what's the output, and we are gonna explain according to it. So safe cast helps us safely cast types. In this example we use it to cast text to string and then obtain its length, ensuring safety even if the cast fails. Okay, the length of the name is 13. Great. Now if suppose I just remove this thing and if I place 3 4 5 6, now let's see what happens. Okay, the length of the name is null, showing null. Great. Okay, this is what the expected output must be. Now, and there you have it. Kotlin's null safety features provide a shield against one of the most common source of bugs. By embracing nullable type, safe calls, the Elvis operator and safe cast, you can write code that is more resilient and less error prone. So go ahead, leverage null safety in your Kotlin projects and enjoy a smoother coding experience. Happy coding, meet you in the next lecture. Thank you.